Hello, everybody.
I'm Graham.
My name is Darren.
Alright.
And I have seen my first film of 2018.
What is it?
Molly's Game.
Molly's Game.
Molly's
It's about
Game.
tennis. There's a lot of tennis films recently.
That's funny. Somebody else thought it was Battle of the Sexes as well.
No, it's not Battle of the Sexes. It's
Why
Molly's
do you think
Game,
it's about tennis?
I thought it was about tennis.
No, it's about poker. Well, it's not really about poker.
It's about women.
Yeah.
It's about a woman.
Why have you got a red mark on your lip like you've been whipped in the face?
Yeah.
It's about a woman called Jessica Chastain.
Oh, I like her.
Well, who doesn't? Men, that's who.
And
because
usually-
she is better than them.
Yeah.
In every
usually,
movie she's
yeah,
in,
yeah.
except the Woodsman sequel or whatever it's called. The Snow White movie. She was in that.
Was she?
The second
Huntsman.
one. I don't know.
And the Snow White and the Huntsman. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. Is she in that?
Yeah.
What's Molly's Game about?
Poker. So, Jessica Chastain plays a skier at the beginning with a broken spine.
That's right. It's about skiing.
No, it's about poker.
Oh.
So she's a skier who suffered a broken spine or something when she was a kid, and so she's got like a robot spine now.
Wait, hang on a sec.
Oh.
She was a kid.
She was once a kid. That
So
is
she,
correct.
so she's a kid before a skier, isn't she? Let's face it.
Well,
So
she was a kid
She
who
went
skied.
skiing.
This
Did
is-
she go skiing, or was she an actual professional child skier?
Well, she went to the Olympics, I think.
Oh,
I think.
well, that surpassed my.
Not as a child. As a child,
expectation.
she had the overbearing father who made her.
I was listening to Amy Winehouse before, actually, and it made me think of women in a similar predicament.
As Amy Winehouse.
Mm.
Well, she's not in a similar predicament to Amy Winehouse.
I'm having a daughter, and I'm going to be very overbearing if she shows any talent.
Your daughter?
My daughter.
Your daughter's not going to have any talent.
Do you not think she's going to have any talent at all?
No, she takes after you.
All right,
Hopefully
okay.
she'll take after me, her unbiological uncle.
Yeah, illegitimate. Very illegitimate.
So
So she had an overbearing father who made her ski, and then she grew up.
No, you
and then
missed
she
it a
played.
bit. So she fucked up when skiing because a twig hit her foot, which wasn't her fault.
That's not her fault. Did she get marked down for that?
She just never skied again because she went arse over tit.
She embarrassed,
Probably.
ashamed.
Probably.
but also had a broken spine.
So anyway, then she goes to work for a shit job, literally, and she's like, struggling to make pennies.
Was she like shoveling
No,
manure?
not literally shit. Okay, she goes to work for a bad job, literally bad. Okay, no. And the
So
guy
she's like
treats.
a hitman. She's
No.
a
she's not
bad.
Bad, not bad as in evil, you fucking idiot. Bad as in just
like
not
menial.
a good job. Yes.
Yeah, not exciting,
Yes.
not fun.
She goes and works for a guy who like treats her like shit, and she's like his secretary. And then he's like also organised my poker game for me. And then she gets the names of everyone going to his poker game, and they're all like super famous people.
Wow.
Anyway, he then is like, oh, fuck you, I don't like you. And she's like, well, fuck you, I've got the number of all your friends. So she organises her own poker night with him and cuts him out of the loop.
That's cool.
And then it's like, building up her own sort of poker empire.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean...
Darren, that's great.
Well,
really like that.
it's like flashbacking from her with a lawyer because she's been arrested for a crime.
Oh.
So it's her telling the story to Big Driss, the lawyer.
Big dress.
So, yeah, that's the story of the film.
You know what?
What?
You know what? That sounds actually quite fun.
It is quite...
Yeah,
well,
it sounds
no,
quite good.
Fun is the word. It's
Oh,
quite
well,
good.
Fun to watch.
There's one bit in it which is really weird where... So, big Hollywood stars go to this poker thing. It's based on a true story.
Oh?
And...
Who's famous then? Who's the famous people she invites?
Well... So she never get the person's name because she doesn't reveal any names that haven't already been revealed.
Because of the film, or at the end of the film?
They're in the film. Well,
Is
there's an
Jessica Chastain one of the famous people who
Yeah,
goes
it's
to a
like
poker
Julia
game?
Roberts in Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain
Yeah.
walks in.
You know what
and
you
Bruce
look
Willis
like?
does a double take. No, so an actor turns up that I did not expect to see in this kind of movie, and I thought, and he's the famous actor, but then she doesn't reveal his name, so you don't know if he's playing himself or he's just playing a famous actor.
That's weird. Is it Adam Sandler?
No, it's weirder. And I thought, oh, that's a fun cameo. And then he just doesn't fuck off for like an hour. And I thought, oh, it's not a cameo. This is the kind of film he does now.
Sounds like you didn't want him there.
No, I did. It was just very strange. He just
It's distracting.
It was Michael Cera.
Oh, you know what? Player X. Is that right?
Yeah, have you seen this film?
Nope.
How do you know this?
Saw it on IMDb. Carry on.
Why are you going on IMDb to look at Michael Cera?
It came up in conversation at work today, the film. They were like, "Are you going to see that one?" And I was
Why?
like, "Yeah."
Why were they asking that?
They were just curious. They don't go to the cinema.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't
Michael
know.
Cera pops up and you think, oh, that's a fun cameo.
Yeah.
And then he just stays and he's a proper horrible bastard.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that's that. That's that.
He's horrible.
He's not nice.
That's funny. I like him when he's horrible.
I don't remember ever seeing him horrible except in the trailer for that horror movie that we all thought
That's
looked
what
hilarious.
I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, but this didn't look. He was good as horrible.
Can't remember what that was called. Yeah. But his face is just laughable.
No, he's good in this.
Really?
Like as a dramatic actor.
Because have you seen? Oh, you haven't got to Twin Peaks season 3 yet, have you?
No. but I am ahead of you in the way that I've seen the movie.
I'd love
We're
to see
sort
the
of having
film.
a Twin Peaks draw right now.
I know.
Because I've not seen Series 2, but you haven't seen the movie.
I want to see the third one.
So, yes, this is another one of those movies where Jessica Chastain plays a sort of determined woman, which seems to be her thing.
Determined woman.
God almighty.
Number one.
Hmm?
Yeah, determined number one. Woman
What
number
do you mean?
one. Not what?
What?
God almighty, what? So is there lots of men trying to push back against her
Very
because of what
much
she's
so.
doing?
Very much
So is it,
well, not because of what she's doing.
does
but
she
because
have
she's
to
a
like
woman.
change her name to a man's name? Or like
No, she refuses to change her name. That's like her
she's like
thing.
fighting back, isn't she, like big time, you know?
Well, her dad is Kevin Costner, which is also by surprise. Why are you screwing your fucking face up?
He's boring.
He used to be, but he's gotten interesting.
Just because he was in Batman. No, Superman.
Yeah, because I'm such a big fucking fan of that franchise. Anyone that's in that must be brilliant.
You said you felt for him? Because
I
like,
felt for him.
yeah, you felt bad for him when he walked into that tornado.
No, I thought that. I said that whole scene was fucking ridiculous.
The world's too big, Mama.
Yeah, so make it small.
Make it
What the
small.
fuck is she talking about? Yeah,
Martha.
no, that bit
you
where...
talking about Martha?
Which Martha? There's so many Marthas. That would make Kevin Costner a Martha fucker. Kevin Spacey's a motherfucker. So yeah, he's a psychiatrist, which is very convenient for the film because it means it's
Kevin
Kevin
Spacey.
Costner,
Kevin Costner.
her fucking dad in the movie.
Her
So
fucking
whenever we
dad.
need to find out what the film's about, he can pop up and be like, "What you're doing now is because you're rebelling against men."
I mean, that's a very armchair psychiatry, isn't
no,
it?
yeah.
It's
At
just,
one point, she calls him a quack, and he's like, "I'm not a quack," and then everything he says makes him sound like a quack.
he's like leafing through books. He's put like post-its in
Yeah,
himself.
he's just got 14 copies of Psychiatry for Dummies. Just gets them every year for Christmas off his patients.
Yeah, volume 1, volume 2.
So it's very good though.
Yep.
It's written by Aaron and directed by Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin.
I know you're a big fan.
Yeah.
What's your favourite piece of work by Aaron Sorkin?
Did he have something to do with...
Did he? Don't start it with the question, Graham.
Argo. I know that was... Is he in that?
Is he in Argo?
Help me out, come on. What's he done?
Lots of things.
Yeah, I know his name.
He's a very famous
I know
writer.
Alan Arkin. He's in Argo. Yeah,
Do you know now you said Alan Arkin? I don't know who we're talking about. Who are we talking about? What's the guy's name? You've just hypnotised it out of my brain. Aaron Sorkin.
Sorkin.
Yeah. Alan Arkin's Aaron Sorkin. Yeah. That was very clever what you did.
I have no idea
Your
what I did.
stupidity is contagious.
Oh my god.
You came up with a name
That's
so
so weird.
similar to the one I was thinking that it pushed
Just
the one I was thinking
shoved it out
out.
the way.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Aaron
I have no idea
Sorkin
how that
is
happened.
a scriptwriter, and he is behind The West Wing and The Social Network and Steve Jobs,
Oh, okay.
the film, not The Dead Man. But this is his directorial debut, so it's one of those where everyone talks really cleverly and super fast.
I like that kind of thing.
Well, you should definitely see Molly's Game then.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain is brilliant. It has a nice message about women, standing up for themselves. It's got a...
If you've been directed by Alan Sorkin, what's this
Yeah.
all about? Is it Aaron? Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin.
Right, okay,
yeah.
okay, sorry.
He spells Aaron weird though, like, a couple A's, few R's, I don't know, maybe throw an E and an O in there.
You know, yeah, a little bit Welsh, a little bit
Yeah.
Martian.
It's really good. It's not as good as Social Network or Steve Jobs, and I've not seen The West Wing.
How is it visually?
Actually, really good. I was thinking it's going to be like, often when you get writers doing movies, it's very flat, and you think like, this is a... For
fluffy, innit?
example,
It's fluffy.
the guy who wrote Sicario recently directed his first movie, Wind something or other.
Wind River.
Was it Wind River? And I remember thinking like, it's very well written, but directorial is not. It's just bog standard. Whereas this was quite flashy. This was kind of like The Big Short, maybe like the way it's like fast cutting and like spreadsheets and numbers, but like in an exciting way. Yeah,
Cool. That's interesting. Good.
Yeah, it's got I mean, you can tell it's started by a writer because there's so much fucking dialogue in it. Like even when they breathe, there's a voiceover cutting over them. But it's good. I really enjoyed it. It was a bit long. Oh, before it started, this fucking row of fucking like 14-year-old wankers walked in, and they were all like, "Fucking, where are we?" They didn't have a Cockney accent, but that's representative of wankers in my mind.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like fucking, just
So the
fucking sit
Scottish or
here.
Cockney.
Yeah, and they're like, these are seats. And the other one's like, no, our seats are down there. And someone else like, fuck that, let's sit here. And you think, like, and they've instantly
We
got
live
their feet
nowhere
on
near
the,
London.
No, they've
Yeah.
instantly got their feet on the back of the chairs.
Yeah.
And they're playing on Snapchat and stuff. And you think like, oh, you are gonna hate this movie. For a start, even I think it's too long, and I've not watched it yet. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Bloody hell.
And you guys look like you have the attention span of a dying fucking moth. And then the film came on, and they were silent. Well, mostly, they enough that it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
And I thought, bloody hell, this is this is such a good film that it's even entranced them. Like, what's the word? Entranced. Yeah, like they are absorbed by it. Then they left like 20 minutes before it finished. But,
It lost all credibility.
yeah, but
I think that's more credit to them rather than it is the film.
Nah,
because it sounds like they're film fans. If they would shut up for a film like this,
no, I don't think they're film
especially
fans.
a feminist film. Is it a feminist film?
Yeah.
It's lots of feminism heavy. Does it pass the?
Well,
what's it called?
It certainly shows the misogynist world in which she lives and presents it in a negative way.
Is it a modern day film?
Yeah.
Like it's modern.
Yeah.
Modern day.
Yeah.
That's cool.
As opposed to.
Well, a lot of sexism is focused on like the 20s, and then you got like the 50s. You know what I mean? And like women can't do
set in modern
things.
Day. Yeah. No, it's very good.
Good.
It's one of the few films that Idris Elba's in that's actually good. He's usually the best thing and a bad thing.
Oh right, okay.
Unless you can name a good
Dark
Idris Elba
Tower?
movie.
Oh wait, no, I haven't seen it, but still no.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He's good in The Wire and Luther, from what I hear, but
Yeah, Luther's really good.
yeah, but no movies.
Still a BBC drama. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bye.